Okay, so we've put in our 4 new column headings, and now it's time to do task 3, the lookup formula. So, in the sales target column, use a lookup formula to read the target amount from the lookup table given. So, we have to read the target amount 10, 20, 50 or 80 based on the category here and the category here. So basically what we're asking the computer to do is to look here. If it's an A, then put 10 here. If it's a B, then put 20 here. And it knows to put 10 and 20 for B, 10 for A, 50 for C and 80 for D, because the lookup table tells it what each value A is worth, B is worth, C is worth and D is worth. So a simple lookup, it is equals lookup, tab to complete. Then we are asking it to look up the category, comma, and then the table. So always highlight only the answers A, B, C and D. Don't highlight the title when you're doing a lookup. And then close it. But we have to also not forget to lock in these cells because we're dragging them down. So we want it to be locked in, always looking at that table, because that table never changes in this formula. Whereas C4 will change because the category changes, and C4 is looking at the category column. Whereas the next section, this bit doesn't change, so we lock it in using our absolute referencing. Press enter. So sales target is 10 for A, which is correct, so we should expect to see 20 in the next one, which it is, and 10 again all the way down. D and the last one should be 80, and it is. Okay. Next question is use an if statement in the target met column, which is this one, to display no if the quantity sold is less than the target, the sales target. So these people sold, Anne sold 75 jumpers and her target was to sell 10, so obviously she sold more than her target, which means it should say yes, yes, she met her target. But the way the question is worded is use an if formula in the target met column to display no if the quantity sold is less than the target. So let's just go equals if open bracket. So if the quantity sold is less than the sales target, say no. Otherwise, say yes. So just have to be careful about the wording. So yes. Oh, we have no and yes. So if the quantity sold, yes, they met their target. That's great. Okay. Use a nested if formula, which means there's more than one if, in the bonus column to calculate the bonus as follows. 20% if income earned is 5,000 or more. 10% if income earned is 3,000 or more, but less than 5,000. 0 bonus otherwise. So we just do if again. Equals if, open bracket. So if the income earned is 5,000 or more, which means greater than 5,000, say or display 20%. If the next bracket, our next variable, if F4 again is greater than 3,000, then say 10%. Otherwise 0%. Close the bracket. And because there's two brackets we opened, we have to close two and enter. So no bonus there. Drag it all the way down. So we only get, in this example, gonna make them percent. So calculate the bonus amount as the bonus multiplied by the income earned. So equals bonus amount by the income earned. So income earned multiplied by bonus. Enter. No bonus. That these guys only got a bonus, the rest didn't. Okay, that is the end of task 3. So task 3 was 6 marks. Task 4 is formatting and alignment. So center the heading across the whole spreadsheet. Do we have a heading? We don't. We do. Sales bonus calculation. So we're going to center this across the whole spreadsheet. So you literally click on A1, drag all the way across, all the way to J, and press merge and center. And press it one more time. So it merges and centers the title or the heading. Format all monetary values to currency format with 2 decimal places. So currency 2 decimal places, currency 2 decimal places, same here. And this one is currency, and that has to be 2 decimal places. That was a sneaky one. Where is the money? Show me the money. Okay, there we go. And 2 decimal places, and we need to make sure it's in euros. The rest are in euros. Okay. Align, center, align all numeric values and the category and the target met columns. So category has to be centered, which it is. Target met, centered. Okay, and center align all numeric values. So these guys are centered. This guy is centered. These guys are centered. Okay. So numeric values. So that's anything that's not money but is a number. So center align numeric values. So it's not money, it's a number. Because currency, we were already asked to format the currency. The next thing, all other columns should be left aligned. So Anne is to the left, jumper is to the left, center, center. Numbers are always to the right. And that should be left aligned. I'll highlight all this. Left aligned. Excuse me. And the target met. Yeah, left aligned. Is that the title or the columns? Oh, I was wrong. This has to be in the middle. Target met column. And what was the other one? Category column. There, yeah, they're right. Okay, so at the end of the exam, you have got the 5th task, which is printing. And you have to print your sheets in different ways. And I'll just show you how to set these up. So firstly, at the end of the exam, you should have 3 sheets: sales bonus, sales income, and sales chart. You have to print all these out. So firstly, to show you common mistakes students tend to make is that a lot of the things, when they print them out, the contents you can't see. So to fix that, we just double click to make sure that you can see the contents inside each cell. So bonus, sales bonus, we have to print out. So if we do that now, I'll show you as well. We need to make sure the layout is landscape. Okay, so that's that fixed for that one. So go into the next tab, make sure that the orientation is landscape and that the chart also is landscape. The other thing we need to do is to make sure that when we print something out, that it also shows the column and row identifiers. So that means that your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on are shown on the page, as well as A, B, C, D, E are all shown on the page. So in the exam paper, it says the above spreadsheet printout should be in landscape format, show row and column headings, i.e. column letters and row numbers, and grid lines, i.e. the cell outlines. So we do that in page setup. So file, print, and then page setup is down the bottom here. So currently you can see what it would look like printed out with no grid lines and no cell identifiers A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to change that in page setup. We go to the sheet tab, tick grid lines, tick column, row, headings, say OK. And then you see the difference now. So just going to print that page to PDF writer so you can see what it looks like when it's printed, and it'll ask me to save it. And then I'm just going to say this one is the sales bonus. Okay, save that. So then we have to print this one out with the formulas. So show formulas. So go to formulas and show formulas here. And then we just double check that we can see the contents of each of these cells. Now as you can see here, we can't see that. So it's double click here. Now you can see all of it. Same here. Double click, double click. I'll just scroll across, we can see all the contents of the cells. Very, very important. And then we go file, print. We can see it there. That's page 1. And print. Sales bonus formulas. Okay. So yeah, we'll be able to show you this now. Just a quick thing, when you are printing your chart, the difference between clicking on your chart and pressing print and not clicking on your chart when pressing print is quite significant. So if we just click on the sheet where the chart lives, and say file and print, it's kind of tiny on the page. If we click on the chart and then say file and print, it becomes the whole page. So try to remember to do that. Okay, so this is all your printouts. The first one is your sales income. You can see everything. Sales income with formulas. Looks a bit wider. Everything's all on the one page. Then your sales bonus. That's on one page. And your sales bonus formula will be across 2 or 3 pages depending. So you can see all the contents of the cells. Very important. And finally the chart. Okay, best of luck guys. Please leave any comments in the description below to help me do better videos next time, and subscribe to my channel so you can be updated when I do new ones.